Welcome back. Frank is here playing with the plants.
Yeah, I'm always playing with the plants.
Yeah, you are.
I'm always looking for new and exciting things as well. So just wanted to show you some of these little seedlings there. They don't look like much, but what you're going to see coming up at a garden center close to you one day is this plant that's going to be just absolutely remarkable. You know, they look grassy type here, but think about one that's going to have an edible fruit. At the same time, is going to be flowering with fragrance. At the same time, is going to repel cats, mosquitoes, disease, insect resistant. Sound too good to be true?
Uh-huh.
You want to see what it looks like when it's in bloom? Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like when it's at maturity. Yeah.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, it is too good to be true. Okay.
Wah, wah. That's a flower fool's joke.
That was just me trying to be funny. Okay, let's try to give you some good information now.
Yes, because Easter around the corner.
You got Easter weekend, of course, is this weekend coming up. So people are going to be having Easter lilies in their home.
Yes.
You know, Easter lily, we'll take a look at it. A nice popular plant that has a nice white bloom. However, what you need to know is that it is indeed dangerous.
I love that dangerous stamp over it.
And this is so important. Easter lilies, what a lot of people don't know is everything from the flower to the leaf, all the way down to the root is extremely dangerous to cats.
To ingest?
To pets, yeah. If they eat any portion of this plant, immediately you should be calling your veterinarian at that time. It can cause a kidney failure over time. So you got to be very careful with some of the plants that you have in your home. A lot of the times we put pretty things in. If you have a pet, if you have a child that likes to get involved and likes to maybe start to really eat things, you got to keep aware of what's going to be dangerous. Hydrangeas.
They're so pretty, though. I mean, everyone gets Easter lilies. So what do you do? Just put them in high areas and out of reach?
Out of reach areas, you got to be aware. There's a lace cap hydrangea. Hydrangeas come in white. They come in pink. They also come in purple and, of course, in blue. And indeed, as well, this is another example of a plant that if the foliage of this plant is consumed by a pet, can also cause some severe damage at the same time, you know, in terms of, you know what a veterinarian bill is going to cost you at the same time. So same thing, same rule. What you want to do is keep it up out of the way of anything that's inside your home.
I plant those, I think, in my backyard. Would that be the same variety?
You know, the reason why plants have some toxicity within them is so that they can really protect themselves against insect and also damage from bunnies and things like that. So what a plant does is put some of that toxin inside it to make it protected. So should you be worried about the ones in your garden? There are plants, like for instance, there are plants that you should be worried about. There's a plant in your garden that's going to be blooming in just the next couple weeks. People are bringing it indoors right now. But the daffodil, the reason why squirrels don't eat daffodils or narcissi is that they're toxic. They're dangerous. So you got to watch out for that.
Is there anything you can do, spray them in some way to... No, nothing you can do?
No, let's take a look at another one. Calantula, another one. This is one of my favorite plants. It's so good because it lasts so long in terms of flowers indoors, a succulent plant. But another one you got to be aware of. And then finally, azaleas. And azaleas as well. Those are a plant that likes to be a little bit in acidic soil. But that azalea that you popularly have, a lot of times these are in... as an office gift, well, it's just to be aware of what you have, and really any plant that you have outside of those ones that we're going to be talking about in the next couple coming weeks that you're growing for food. Nobody should be eating plants that you do not know about.
You've basically showed off all the most beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
The pretty ones are the dangerous
But
ones.
they're only dangerous if you have a child or a pet that's going to eat them.
Yeah.
A lot of the times these have existed in homes for centuries. Really, people have been bringing them inside their homes and celebrating them for years, and there's rarely any problems with them. It's just being aware of what the problem may be. Yeah.
Good to know.
Don't be
buzzkill.
Buzzkill.
Buzzkill, Frank.
I'm not a buzzkill. I'm a bloomkill.
Good news. You know what? At Frank Ferragine, if you want to know more about these plants and see his April Fool's plant.
You got it. And then Frankie at frankieflowers.com too for any gardening questions.
All right. Thank you, Frank. Let's get over to Jen now. Oh, to break now. This means break. I was getting confused. Break it is.